Today we're going to be showing you a very simple concept on how to start your downswing correctly. Hi, I'm Piers Ward.
And I'm Andy Proudman. You've joined us here at Asbury Hall Golf Club. You're watching Me and My Golf TV.
Okay, so thanks for all the interaction over the past week. Had some fantastic questions. Before we get into today's video, just wanted to give you a website update. It is impending, Andy. We've been working really hard with it with the programmers. So we're hopefully going to have it within the next few weeks. We keep saying that, but hopefully it'll be here soon. The idea of the website, as we've said before, is you will come to it with your questions and we'll help you develop a plan to get better at golf. Very simple, lots of information, everything you need to know about the golf swing and improving. It will be there, we hope. Right, so today's video, Andy, I've had a lot of clients this last week talking about starting the downswing correctly, and a few people struggling with that and actually understanding how they should start the downswing correctly. And it is an important thing that we have quite a few misconceptions out there, and we always believe that if you misconceive something, then how can you improve as a golfer?
I think the concept piece is a really important part of, you know, understanding. In order to move on and do something right, you need to actually know what should happen. You know, and we see this so much with swing playing, or even, like you said, starting the downswing. If people don't understand, how can they do the right thing?
Absolutely. So with what I've been doing with some clients this week is giving them a very simple concept and an analogy on how to do this. But before we get into that, Andy, how should we start the downswing?
We definitely should start the downswing from the ground up. Okay, we know that, you know, from all the testing, the biomechanical testing, the 3D stuff that's available nowadays, we know that the lower body initiates the downswing. Now, this isn't always the case of what we see with our students. We see a lot of maybe upper body or arm starting the downswing, but sometimes it's actually, it may not be just a swing fault. It may be, as you mentioned, changing their thoughts and understanding what they need to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, right. And as Andy said there, the majority of PGA pros out there, in fact I think one guy has been tested on the PGA Tour of America who didn't start the downswing with his lower body out of thousands. So that's a pretty big coincidence there, I suppose. So Andy, if you can just actually take your setup.
Yep.
And what I'd like to do is to go through a very simple theory we go through. So if you can actually swing to the top of your backswing and stop. So we're saying we need to use the ground up. Any athletic movements, the power starts from the ground up. So what's going to happen is Andy's lower body is going to go first. Then his torso is going to be pulled down and levered down. Then his arms are going to be pulled down. And then the club's going to be coming and delivered to the golf ball. Now, I mentioned 4 different parts of his body there. So the analogy I use with a lot of my students, it's like a relay race. So it's like a 4x100 relay race, say that again. The Jamaican relay race team, they're pretty good at the moment, so we're going to use them as the analogy. So, Andy, if you can just take your setup one more time.
Yep.
And swing to the top. Okay, so from this position here, runner number 1 is going to go first. Now in the relay race, if runner number 2 or 3 or 4 go before number 1, obviously disqualified. So runner number 1 goes. Now what happens is he rotates, he accelerates, and what will happen is there'll be a point when he'll pass on the baton of power onto number 2. Now you'll notice number 3 and 4, they are moving a little bit, but Andy, they're being pulled down, aren't they?
Yes, they're sort of being levered down by the upper body and the lower body.
They're not running by themselves, they are being pulled down. So number 1 goes, then number 2 goes, rotates down, pulls down number 3, who's Johan Blake. Apologies to the Jamaican 4x100 team, I don't know the runner number 1 and number 2, but Johan Blake is coming down now, and then he passes it on to Usain Bolt, who's the fastest runner at the end, and that's when all the power gets delivered into the golf ball. Now, Andy, you mentioned earlier we have some people who misconceive this maybe. What do we see sometimes?
So a lot of the time we see that people are trying to sort of pull the arms down. So from the top of the golf swing we see that, okay, they're thinking they've got to get their arms swinging fast.
Okay.
So they tend to sort of want to push with the golf club, and this causes a lot of sort of faults like the early release in the swing and leads to sort of lack of power, but also strike issues as well.
And direction as well, absolutely. So
definitely.
Again, just do that again. So as Andy said then, sometimes we'll see from the bang, off goes the gun, Johan Blake starts running. Now if he did that, then Usain Bolt would not be happy with him because they're DQ'd. So if you can actually have some slow practice swings doing, this is how I like to get people to do this. Once they understand the concept, they have slow practice swings where they get to the top and runner number 1 goes, then number 2, then number 3, then number 4. So the 3 and 4 are really being levered down and pulled down, which is going to give you that power. Okay, Andy, what I'd like you to do, you've had your couple of slow practice swings, hit a shot for me.
Okay.
So this is...
Slow power?
Yeah, slow power. So it's very difficult to think when you're hitting a golf shot, oh, I've got to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm not asking you to do that. What we are saying though is, if you can get number 1 going in slow motion, you may be a little bit more aware then of 2, 3 and 4 going through in that order. All right, off you go.
Okay. So slow swing, I'll just really get the sensation that I'm using the ground in this as well. So slow feeling.
Very good. Now, if you'd have been wired up there to 3D, to the jumpsuit that we've seen before, that would definitely have shown that Andy was going lower body, then his torso, then his arms, then his clubs, getting that perfect relay race. Guys, I hope the video helps you. It is all about a concept, not so much a drill. You know, you can hit shots doing this, but you just need to understand that this is how the best players hit the golf ball. As I said, I hope the video helps. If you've got any other questions about maybe some concepts, it'd be a good idea for you to share those with us. Give us a thumbs up if you did like the video, and we'll see you soon on Me and My Golf TV.